うるさくてキモいですね。友達なさそうですね。
Fuck. That is so true.
Can you be friends with me? 興味ないからやだ。私アニメ見るこのキャラかっこいい。
Okay.
そうなんだ。そう一番アニメ見る。日本語上手だね。日本人
Oh, he got Nihongo Jozu.
私日本語を勉強する。
He got Nihongo Jozu. Okay.
頭いい
Okay,
のね。
okay. Let me give you guys context. Let me give you guys context, okay? Nihongo Jozu is not really good. It's like look, how do I say this? It's just Japanese people being nice. It's more sarcastic. I can't really explain it to you guys. But if you get Nihongo Jozu, it's okay. They're just trying to be polite. That means, oh, your Japanese is okay. Your Japanese is good, you know? If you say something like that, you know, just say thank you. I'm still studying, okay? Or, you know, just tell them that, oh, you're still working on it. Something along those lines, okay? But if you're big brain, you just say, hi, Nihonjin desu, which means, yes, I am Japanese. You know, that's just big brain them out, okay? But generally speaking, if you get Nihongo Jozu, it means that your Japanese is essentially inferior to the native ones, okay? I think in my personal case, as somebody who speaks Japanese, I find that to be sarcastically saying that you're bad. But I don't know, it might be my interpretation, okay? What do you guys think? I know it's a meme to get Nihongo Jozu, especially if you're somebody who's from Japan or somebody who speaks Japanese as a second language or first language, whatever. But if you're a complete foreigner and you don't have any idea, you're just learning the language as an adult, then yes, I guess that's okay. But like, as someone more, I think this is bad. What do you guys think of Nihongo Jozu? I got Nihongo Jozu a lot before, and I ended up ending the stream. I reacted to one of Soda Troll's video before, I remember that. And I got Nihongo Jozu in chat, I ended up deleting the video. It was rough, dude. It was rough. Okay.
羨ましい。私アニメ見るこのキャラかっこいい。
Okay. Is it Chico from Boku no Pico? Nice.
でも日本語って世界一難しい言語のはずなのに、こいつ喋れるのすげえな。話してる内容はどうでもいいけど。
I don't care what you're talking about.
私日本語勉強する。ひょっとして世界一難しいであろう日本語を喋れるこいつは天才か。そう、私頭いい。どうでもいい。
どうでもいい。
So here, look at what I did the other day. すごい。Yeah, I've been playing this game for a while and I'm really good at it. やっぱり負けたりすることってある？ Not really. I'm so good at this game. So そうなんだ。じゃあ、大会とか出てる？ I haven't yet, but I'm definitely interested. じゃあ有名になったらサインちょうだい。Sure. Dude, look at what I did the other day. Oh,どうでもいい。
Doesn't this go with everybody though?
I've
Who
been
cares?
playing this game for a while and I'm really good at it.
関係ないわ。
どうでもいい。自分語りか。I'm so
okay.
good at it.
自分柄 okay. Okay. I think let me explain that a little bit to you nerds. Okay. 自分柄 is like something like how do you say that? It's essentially where it's like you talk about yourself. It's like your ego is so high that you just talk about yourself. You constantly, because here's the thing, okay? You try not to be as arrogant as you can go, or at least try not to look so arrogant. So instead of like, you know, praising yourself, you let other people praise yourself. You know, if for example, if I made a sword, you don't say I made the best sword. No, that's arrogant. You wait other people to say, wow, that's a cool ass sword, dude. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's something along those lines. Yeah, so you don't really. I mean, self-flattery is also good, but at least try to tame it way too much, because people find that really annoying. Especially, you know, with how the social culture is in Japan. So, like, you know, yeah, it's really bad. It feels like you have ego problems, you know?
どうでもいい。
True.
I'm also thinking about playing in tournaments and stuff. どうでもいい。
True. I can see that.
What's up, bro? Ooh.
This could be a meme, actually.
久しぶり。Gosh, it's been a while. Here, let me give you a hug. What?
Okay.
You think I'm dirty or something?
It's
Then come here.
This has been
dude.
The title of the video is literally saying if Japanese people were actually honest. This is the difference in social practices in your country, America, and the Japanese people in Japan. So you guys have to realize that this is the practice in there, it's the norm there, and it's not the norm where you're at. So you have to realize that this is basically a scope or a look at things that are different away from your home. Okay, I know that America is the best country in the world. Of course, guns and freedom can never get enough too much of that. But you have to realize that not everything really revolves around America and America's culture. There's very few niches that niches or whatever you call it that doesn't actually pertain to how the greatness of America or contribute to the greatness of America at least. Okay, not everybody in this world is Americanized.
Hey dude, you wanna get some food together? I'm starving, man.
This is why the very loud American is such a stereotype in Asia.
What's up, bro?
Okay.
Here, let me give you a hug. Oh my Hey dude, you wanna go get some
Japanese
food
people
together?
really love their personal space.
Sure. Let's go.
Okay.
どうせお前マクドナルドに行くんだろうけど、いいよ、行こうぜ。Gosh.
Okay.
This is
Okay. Japanese people have a really thing for their personal space. So try not to intrude on that personal space, okay? And just think of it this way as think of Japanese people as the opposite of Americans. I think that's the perfect way to do this. It's because, for example, Japanese people are very respectful mainly towards others and society as a whole. They're very nice people. They're very very accommodating, very silent type of people, and they do things in a more socially socially beneficial manner. You know what I mean? They don't really do things for their individual sake, but they mainly do it for the betterment of society as a whole. Okay, that's number one. Number two is that you have to realize that these Japanese people are very, 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 very different. They, for example, just the philosophy, their history, their everything that they do is fairly different. Okay, this is why in Asian countries, like for example, let's say Singapore or like Japan, Korea, or like China, or even in Philippines or even in Malaysia, the stereotype of the loud American works. It's just nobody cares about what you think. And you just put your opinion to yourself. You know what I mean? You only speak when you're spoken to. Nobody gives a shit about you. You know what I mean? But the thing is that's why the stereotype of the very loud American, the very annoying American, the Karens is such a prominent stereotype because for example, you guys are already molding because freedom of expression, freedom of speech, bro. I'm entitled to my opinion. Yeah, dude. Yes, you are. But you have to realize that you are entitled of your opinion, but you're not entitled for your facts, and you are able to be criticized by others. Even as for me, who has different take on things, as mainly I'm an Asian, and you guys are my viewers. You guys are mostly Americans, or at least hybrid. But yeah, you know what I mean? So at least respect the differences between the two cultures, man. You cannot really just Americanize everything, in my opinion at least. That's why when the stereotype of the loud Americans is such a huge thing here in Asia, and why a lot of Middle Eastern countries hate you guys specifically. There's a lot of caveats to this, okay? When it comes to world politics, when it comes to social issues, when it comes to the differences in norms, in laws, and in basic ethics, there's a lot of different things, okay? And the best thing I could say is just have an open mind, think things through, do as what the Romans do, and just appreciate the little details of life. That's what I would say at least.
It's cringe, bro.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. なんか賑やかで楽しそうですね。Dude, this is cringe, bro. Not fun. そうなんですね。なんかすごい。You wanna watch this together? いや、ちょっと忙しいので。
The voice is amazing, but it can also be used in a negative term, by the way.
Alright then, I'll wait for ya. Oh my gosh! なんかうるさくてキモいですね。友達なさそうですね。
Fuck. That is so true.
Can you be friends with me? 興味ないからやだ。
True, could see that. But normally Japanese people are more nice. They don't really shut it down. Normally, Japanese people are a little bit nicer. They don't just shut you down like that. They would probably say something like, I have to do something, I gotta go. It's a roundabout way because they don't want to hurt your feelings as much. But like, yeah, to be honest, yeah, that's about true. That's about it. I think this is a little bit of a different video for you guys because majority of you guys are like more on the Western side of things, and I do understand that. But when it comes to things, you just have to realize that people have different practices. And I think when it comes to it, you just have to travel the world, you know, get in some experience, view the world in a different angle. I think that's the best remedy for scenarios like this, because as what they say, if you're in Rome, you do as the Romans. If you're in America, get a gun and burgers. And if you're Japan, start going up in line in queues, okay? You know what I mean? If you're in the Philippines, do whatever you want because Philippines is a lawless place. It's a fucking third world country. Hoy, wag ka na mag-type dyan. Nag-rage type ka na naman sa mo Pinoy pride, sapakin kita eh. Okay? So that's gonna be it. Great video. Let's move on to the next one, boys.